Okay, so first we're going to be using our Painterly Paint Pot to prime, and we're just going to be doing that on both eyes. Make sure you make it nice and smooth on both sides. Now we're just going to be taking some tape so our wing and our eyeshadow can be nice and sharp. So just put a couple pieces of regular tape on both sides. This is actually a cheater. You can do this at any time, you know, if you want that sharp winged look. Next we're going into our semi-sweet palette and we're dipping into that color. We're going to be using this for our transition color. So just buff that in, make sure you blend, and do that on both sides. Next, we're using this darker brown color, and we're just gonna deepen that crease a little bit. So just take another brush and just deepen the crease out, and make sure you do that on both sides. Make sure each color is blended nicely together so we can get that nice chocolatey smoky eye look. Now this one I pointed pretty fast, you can't tell which one I pointed to, so I'm going to be using that one in the middle at the bottom, that chocolatey brown color. And I'm going to be taking an angled brush and just going to be winging out my crease, just so we can get that nice cut crease look. And after that we're going to take our Painterly Paint Pot and a small brush and just map that out and make sure our cut crease is nice and sharp. After that we're going to take that same brush we used to put on our primer and just make sure it's all nice and smooth. After that we're going to take our NYC liner. This is my go-to liner. It is a drugstore liner, and we are going to wing out our liner. Now, okay, girl, I tried to wing out my liner on camera and I never can. I have to always get so close to the mirror, so I tried, but go ahead and wing out your liner. You can use that tape for a guide, and that's what I did. Normally it was kind of harder because I normally do it without the tape, but go ahead and use it for a guide. If you're not good with wing liner, it comes out so perfect and you don't end up having to use concealer at the end. After that we're going to be taking this NYX glitter liner, and then I also dipped into regular glitter, and I just used some that glitter liner that we used. It's tacky already and it's sticky, so all we had to do was take bigger flecks of glitter and just tap that on there. I want it to be super glittery so you guys could see the glitter. Next I'm taking that highlight color at the very bottom of the palette and we're going to highlight underneath our brow. Now we are going to use our Urban Decay foundation and our damp beauty blender sponge. Just make sure it is damp, not wet, and then pounce that all over your skin, and it's going to give you a full coverage. This is also a lighter foundation. I wanted to use a lighter foundation. Just make sure you get your ears and your neck. I wanted a lighter foundation for this look, so I used one of my winter colors for that. And the reason why I did that was because I wanted to bronze the cat up a lot, and you'll see me doing that, so it'll all blend together and it'll look right. After we bronze up and after we get some highlighter and blush on, it'll look decent. After that we'll just highlight underneath our eyes, our nose, our cupid's bow, and our chin with our favorite highlighter. So you'll see me going in with that. Then after that you will see me using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. We're going to set everywhere that we've highlighted, and we're going to let that sit. Then we're going to wipe it all off with our dual fiber brush. Make sure, ladies, when you wipe off your powder, you get it all off, and make sure that you also use the right color. This is a translucent powder, You can also use banana powder. Sometimes I use a translucent powder to set it. Then I go over with my banana powder. But anyway, just make sure you wipe all of that off. You should not look like this right now, you know, when you take pictures. It should look like you wiped it off. So I make sure I go over everything multiple times, and I make sure I wipe all of that powder off. Also, don't let it sit too long. If you let it sit too long, then your face will look powdery. So now we're going to contour and bronze our face. So I'm just using that color I pointed to, and I'm contouring all over my face. And make sure you get your cheeks, your temples, you know, underneath your nose, and, you know, just balance everything out. After that, we're going to take an actual bronzer, and we're going to bronze our cheeks and our temples up more, just so we can be more contoured. And I'm using the Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer for that. And for blush, I believe I use this neutral duo, one of the new duo NYX blushes. I will get the name for it and put it in the description box below. So after that, I'm taking my black. It's this Ben Nye, I believe it is, cream paint, and it comes in a little jar. It works out super good. It's so hard to find something for oily skin. I have oily skin in my T-zone, and I went to the costume store and the lady helped me, and this is perfect. So I kept it on for a couple hours to see how it, you know, how it took, and my nose didn't get oily or anything. So you'll just see me drawing on my nose. You just want to do that with the tip and with, you know, a fine brush. Just keep dipping into your cream, and after that I just set it with a matte black shadow. After that, I took this marker that I bought. I really didn't like the marker because you have to really push hard. So I kind of just mapped everything out, and it drew all my lines. And I ended up going back over that and just going over that with some regular eyeliner. After that, I'm taking my Perversion lipstick, and we're just going to do the top lip. Make the top lip black, and then after that, we're going to go in with a regular gloss. I used a pink gloss, and once you do that, we'll get into the glitter. Now I noticed I forgot to put eyeliner on, so I'm just taking a black eyeliner and lining the bottom of my eyes, and after that I'm taking a brown shadow, the same that I used in my crease, to deepen it up. I'm taking that, a mixture of that, and a black underneath my eyes, so it'll just bring the eyes out more and they'll look more cat-like. And after that, I just took some CoverGirl pink lip gloss, and make sure your lips, your top and your bottom lip really doesn't touch. It was kind of hard, but there was a girl that made a tutorial of this look. This is a recreation, by the way. She used lash glue. I didn't want to do that, and I didn't want my lips to feel weird, so I just used lip gloss, and the glitter sticks to the lip gloss just fine, and it's a lot easier to apply. So I just put on the lip gloss and then stuck the glitter on top of it. Yes, if you touch your top lip, it does get a little bit on your top lip, but it's not noticeable. And like I said, I had this makeup on for a couple hours just to see how it looked, and it stayed on and the lips were perfectly fine. So if you want to do that, that's the finished look for the lips. After that, I just took some gel liner and I started drawing little dots, and then I drew my whiskers out. I tried drawing on my whiskers with that little marker, but then I had to go over it with the gel liner so it could be darker. after that, you just want to take some highlighter, highlight up, highlight wherever you want to. I just did my nose and my cheeks. And after that, that is the finished look. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video.